Starting at $72,000, this 2023 Maserati Grecale Modena is the best spec I've seen so far. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati Central Florida with a 2023 Maserati Grecale Modena, and this is spec'd out. The options on this thing are crazy. I have to show this off to you guys because, wow, chef's kiss for this spec. I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys what this thing has. Now, with that said, make sure you guys check out Yaniel here at Maserati Central Florida. He's always hooking me up on these cars so we can get these things out to you because, wow, these are beautiful, and I definitely want to show off what this thing has to offer for 2023. So with that said, let's get started, guys. All right, guys, so I'm here at Maserati Central Florida, and this is my first regular Modena spec. Now, what I mean by that? Well, the first production Modena spec that I did film was the Prima Series. Now we are looking at a regular Modena trim, but this is far from regular. Now, Maserati Central Florida, they've gotten like 15 Grecales that came in. I mean, literally, one right there, there's another one off screen. There's so many Grecales that are coming in, and they're going just as fast as they're coming. And this one, this is going to be a spec that's going to be sought after. This is obviously done in Bianco. You can see the white here, all right? But you can see the 21-inch cryo wheels. You can see the red calipers. You can see the blacked out trim, the blacked out trident. I mean, the big panel roof up there. This spec is something serious, and the inside is even better. This looks so good. So I want to take you around for a little walk around this, you know, beautiful looking new design language. As we know for Maserati, they've changed it up, taken some design cues from the MC20 and the new Gran Turismo, and now we have it here on the Grecale. So you guys can see a couple of things like the new headlight setup. As you guys can see, the DRL up top and on the bottom there. You can see the three little line up there for the reflector that lights up in amber when the lights are on. You can see the Maserati script there. You can see the trident. I mean, there's just so many little details that they've done. You can see the gloss black on the intake here. You can see plastic there, but that is where the sensor is. You can see for the Modena trim, you get the gloss black slats on the grille, as you guys can see here. And you see the big trident for the level 280 AS, the Maserati emblem that changed a couple of years ago, and the black lip up front for the Modena trim, all right? So it's all in unison, all looks good together. You step back and you see that, it's just a good overall front fascia. Now coming along to the side, again, we have our classic Maserati portholes, but they've changed a little bit with a little bit more flavor. Aluminum up top, gloss black in the bottom, and the Modena script to let you know which one we're working with here. Now, as you guys can see, 21-inch cryo wheels, and they're done with the red calipers with white script, and you also have your Continental tires to set it all up. Take a step back. You can see your wheel wells are all body matched in color, and your side skirts, but your side skirt actually gets a gloss black piece going all throughout to give it just a little bit more flavor. So let's see if we can see it a little bit better from this angle there. You can see that gloss black piece. Now coming up to the door handles, you will see that those are flush, aluminum piece there. They go right inside of the car. Gloss black window moldings. The B-pillar is split because the B-pillar does come with the car now. It comes with the car, but what I mean by that is it opens with the door. All right, all B-pillars come with the car, obviously. And then the big panel roof up top. Now we go to the shark fin antenna, you can see that there. And then coming to the C-pillar, the black Maserati trident. Looks so good. Spoiler, DLO, done up right there. Boomerang tails we're used to for the Maserati models, but for the Grecale, it's just that much better with the brake lights going straight through the script. Maserati script there to the other brake light, Grecale badge there, and then the blacked out exhaust tips, as you guys can see, with the gloss black rear diffuser. Again, it's just an overall dope look. They really did a good job on this car, and this whole spec just sets it off for me. I really love how this looks. Now underneath the hood, we're not necessarily used to a 2-liter L4 Maserati, but here we are. You know, based on the Giorgio platform, we have a lot of things that are coming out of that you're getting inside of this Grecale. All right, so ZF transmission, all-wheel drive. You have the big strut bar going across. You know that from the Stelvio, and you know the engine cover from the Stelvio. But you will see also that we have the Maserati script and the Trident in place of it. And you know that this is a different engine because you can see the hybrid technology right here and kind of tucked underneath up front there, but it's hard to see from here, but you can tell that's the hybrid technology. This is electrified Maserati. Helps to, fill the gaps for the turbo lag, so there is none. All right, so it's not a plug-in hybrid, just hybrid tech. Now, when it comes to the power, you're looking at 325 horses with a 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat and a top speed of 149 miles per hour. Not too bad, sounds pretty good. We'll give it some blips so you guys can hear what this is all about. Let's give her some blips in sport mode. When it comes to fuel economy on a 2-cylinder Maserati, well, you're looking at 25 combined city and highway, 22 for the city, and 29 for the highway. There's your fuel type right there. And this is all going to depend on your driving modes and your driving habits. When it comes to boot space, well, we have plenty of it. And if I were to pop the trunk here, you will notice that we have 3 seats that can fold down, 40, 20, 40. Now, with that said, you're looking at about 20 cubic feet of space before the seats are folded down, about 55 cubic feet of space when they are folded down. You can see that each side goes down and you can use the middle toggle. You see we have a privacy vent shade here that can come back and that can also come off. You can see this privacy vent shade also comes off. As easy as doing that and pulling each side off. All right, you also have underneath the battery stowed away there, underneath the tow hook and screwdriver, and then you have a tire inflate kit here as well. Again, pretty simple, pretty to the point, pretty self-explanatory when it comes to the boot space. And then you have your your close and lock button for the Grecale. Now, when it comes to the size, the Grecale is actually quite large when it comes to being on the same Giorgio platform against the Stelvio, which we'll have to do a video of that soon. But what we're looking at is a length of 190.9 inches and a width without the mirrors at 77.9 inches, with the side mirrors 85.2 inches, a height of 65.7 inches, and then there's the wheelbase, 114.2 inches. So again, you have plenty of space inside of the Grecale, no matter if it's the GT, Modena, or Trofeo specs. Now, if you guys enjoy the content so far, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, it helps grow the channel and get more opportunities to get more beautiful Grecales like this Modena spec behind me here today. Now, the Grecale has a new door mechanism, and you will also notice that the pillar comes with it, the B pillar. All right, you will also notice it does have a preset door hinge as well, so it's going to open to where you want it to open to at that preset hinge. Now, inside this interior, this is a lot like the Prima-Serie interior that I filmed, but it's got a little bit more to it. Let's hop in this thing so I can show you how beautiful it really is. All right, is this not beautiful? Look at this interior, guys. Wow. Now, you guys remember the Rosso leather for the Prima-Serie, but now we got sport seats with carbon fiber. I mean, this looks so good. Now, there's a couple of things I haven't shown you guys on the channel yet that I need to show you in this specific car. One of them, the carbon fiber trim, looks really good, right? Oh my God, it gets the Nero leather up top with the Nero stitching, Rosso leather with Rosso stitching, the Sonos Faber or Sonos Faber sound system, 21 speakers. You have the new door mechanism. Do not pull this. I've been instructed, do not pull this, because that's for when your electronics don't work. If your electronics work and you pull this, you might have to go to service for it. I'll just say that. Your window controls here, all right, the window locks, the child locks. You also have your side mirror controls, so you can do left or right, or if I want to do that, I can actually turn this all the way around and the mirror will come in, all right? So you don't pull it back, you actually turn it all the way around, and then I can control the mirrors from this as well using the toggle, which is really cool. Just, it's a beautiful setup. Electric parking brake right there. I also have thigh support. If I can press it, there we go, extra thigh support in the seat. Because these are the sport seats, they are ventilated, all right, which means heated and cooled, and they look really cool. And there's also a cool thing that I want to show you about the seats in a moment here. Let's close up the door. A lot of noise here in Orlando. All right, so beautiful Grecale. We know about this whole setup, right? I mean, it's just insane. Very nice visibility up top, all right, with the Neo leather, Neo stitching. Looks really good, right? And then we have the nice HVAC vent going all the way across, very seamless in the design as far as how it flows. All right, goes from side to side. Looks really cool as far as that design. And then you have the new flat bottom steering wheel. All right, you do have the airbag, which is nice and circular with the Maserati script. You have your engine start stop button there. You have your drive mode selector here where you can go between sport, GT, and comfort mode. And you can also activate the dampers to make them softer there. All right, and then you have your TFT controls or your speedo controls there where you can customize the whole menus and everything there as far as your different speedo modes, the different information that's inside of them, just by using these buttons. If I were to use these are hands-free buttons for, voice controls. But menu here, all right, and that's actually going to change my cluster layout. If I wanted to do that, I can go between classic, which we're in. I can go between evolved, or I can go back to that and go to relax, and then it's a full look through on the whole thing. It's really cool how you can change that up and just make it yours. You also have your head-up display there where we have it on this mouse, so I can turn it on. If I wanted to change the information here, which in the other layout it would be in the speedo dial, well, I'll just press this here and it shows a little speedo dial, and then you can see the different information changes like my fuel, like my trips. You can see things like the tires there, PSI, or you can have it blank and just have full visibility. And there's other things like your device, if I have a Bluetooth paired up, my G meter there. Really cool, right? Temperature. So really customization. I mean, I really like that you can just change some things up. So good, I want to say convenience to the digital gauges. Big paddle shifters. You guys know this, column mounted paddle shifters. We have our radio buttons on the back. All right, so one turns up the volume, one controls the volume. Right here, you can see the steering wheel stock all the way back there. It doesn't want to focus because there we go. It's a beautiful stock, right? With the gloss black, you can see the lighting controls there. You can see the lane keep assist, that silver button on the end. All right, and then if I go to this side, you can see you have your windshield wiper controls there on that one, and you can change it with that beautiful aluminum dial there as well. Now, that's the steering wheel for the most part. We do have a telescopic steering wheel, so I can actually move this closer, move it further away, and it's all electronic. Move it down or move it up, and that's all by the button that's underneath the steering wheel here. Really cool, right? All right, now going over to the clock. It's no longer just a clock, because if we use our 8-inch touch screen, or comfort screen, shall I say, on this 33 inches of real estate here, all right, then we're looking at a clock. We're looking at a compass. Whoops, sorry, I messed that up. We're looking at a compass. We're looking at our pedals. If I press the brake or if I press the gas, you will see that, all right. Or my G meter for when the car is actually moving, I can see the G forces. And if I want to change the clock style, we're in sport, I can go to classic, I can go to design. Now you see this here, right? I'm showing it here, but it's also obviously up top here. So if I press design, you'll see it go up top here. Configurable for that, really cool, configurable gauge. You can see things here you never be able to see on any other Maseratis. Your HVAC controls, all right, so you can see that for your heated seats, your cooled seats, your heated steering wheel. You can see automatic here, which it actually would do 3 kinds of forms of automatic. Intense, where you can see all the air coming out and where it's coming out at. Normal automatic, and gentle automatic. So really cool that you have that set up. All right, you can also see your ESC off, your hill descent, your start stop off, and your parking sensors as well. Also, something to keep in mind, you do have your seats here where you can do your programmable seats for M1, M2, and M3. So you have 3 different drivers. You can program the seat to where it needs to be for each of those drivers. Now, something else that I haven't shown you yet is the adjusters. All right, so if I go right here to my driver's side, I can tighten the bolsters just by pressing this button to be tighter on me, or I can make them looser on me. Really cool, and that's with the sport seats, you can do that. So I'm feeling them tighter on me right now, or I can press that and it will electronically loosen up. And you can do that for the passenger and the driver, which is really cool. Something else you can do here is Ambient lighting, all right, we haven't displayed this yet. So you can change the brightness of the ambient lighting there, as you guys can see, all right. You can also, as you can see, bring that over there, show off the warm there, neutral, and cold. Now, you can't necessarily change a color. I mean, yes, it changes the colors to what those would be, but it's not like red or green or blue. Speaking of red, though, if I put it in sport mode, that changes the whole cockpit to red, which changes the ambient lighting to red. That's a nice little Easter egg that the only way you can change that ambient lighting a different color is if you put it in sport mode. So that's another really cool thing on this comfort screen. Now you guys are wondering how you even get the car into drive and park and all that. Reverse, neutral, drive, and manual. There's no gear selector here. This thing is completely insane. We know all about the Maserati MIA system, so I won't go over that too much, but this is your central unit here. Does tons of things. We've had this in Maserati units for a couple of years now, so you want to check that out. Make sure you do that because it gives you a lot of cool things like your surround view camera. You can pull up right away to see everything there. It gives you things like your Hey Maserati controls. I mean, all your profiles, driver profiles, tons of things you can do on this system. Make sure you guys check out my how-to or Maserati videos just to kind of do a deeper dive into the MIA system or Maserati Intelligent Assistant or MIA. Now you do have beautiful leather, perforated leather across the dashboard, which looks so good. It even sneaks back behind the screen. Just very pristine when it comes to this spec. And then glove box here, you can see plenty of space in that. And then again, these seats are just so crazy. You do also have the wireless charging here as well. So you can see that where you would set your phone there. The carbon fiber slab in the center with the door piece here that shows off your USB 2.0 and USB-C connectors. A little bit of storage space in here with the keys, cup holders there as well. And then in the armrest, you will see a little bit of space with a little key fob connector there as well. Again, all good stuff. Big panel roof up top, letting in a lot of natural sunlight. And then right here, all your controls in order to do your dome light, your floodlight, open up the trunk, open up your sunroof. You do have your Maserati Connect there, or sorry, your Home Link there that will go open up your garage door openers once you program that. You do have your mirror here as well with the light. Again, just all great stuff, man. Like I love this spec. There's just nothing else to say about it. I just love this spec. It's beautiful. I mean, wow. It's comfortable. It's beautiful. It's intelligent. It's a lot going on here, and man, these Grecales, they're hot. The rear is wonderful, guys. Same flavor in the rear, Rosso with the ventilated seats. Looks so good. Embossed headrest. You can see your seat will fold down with this mechanism here. The Maserati side still there as well. The nice leather flaps for storage. You also have on the door pillars the Neo leather up top, the carbon fiber trim, the Sonos sound system, and you have your window controls with your door mechanism and another speaker there as well. Now, what's also nice is when I get inside here, I do have a climate screen here as well. So if I want to turn that on, as you can see, it's off. You can see I have my climate controls there as well. All right, where I can do the temperature or my heated seating as well, which is really cool. And then your HVAC vents there. The seating is so nice. You can see, pull that down for the cup holders. And also we do have the roof up top with the Alcantara headliner. Oh, and don't forget charging there. You can see USB 2.0 and USB-C. Now the Florida sun is gonna do its thing, but this is what it looks like with the turn signals on and with the full LED headlamps. You guys can see it all illuminated. You will also see the amber turn signal in the mirror cap. And then you will also see the boomerang tail with that indicator on as well. So you can see how it all looks together. Quite nice. So let's talk about the price. What are we looking at for a 2023 Grecale Modena with this spec? Starting off price at $72,900. And then after all options and it's said and done, we're looking at a total price of $87,695. Now, is that less or more than what you thought it would be? Now, let's talk about how we got there with the $1,195 destination and $300 in delivery. Well, we have the Tech Systems package, $1,100, which gives you head-up display and wireless phone charger. well worth it. The Premium Plus package at $3,500 with the ventilated front seats, the 14-way power sport seats, the heated rear seats, the tri-zone climate control, the premium sound system, and the heated steering wheel. Now you also have the 360 view camera, $800, the 3D carbon fiber trim, $700, sorry, $1,700. All right, the 21-inch cryo staggered wheels, $1,800, the full premium leather and the chevron trim, $3,900, and the red brake calipers at $500. And then here's your standard equipment on the Modena trim. So you can see everything it comes with at that $72,000 price range before you add a few things to make it yours. Because of some of these options you might not need, you'll be okay with a lot of the things that it has here. So I want to show that off to you guys slowly. Make sure you check it out. Let me know what you guys think. So guys, at $87,000, I ain't touching the Levante. I'm getting into this Grecale. This spec is perfect. The price makes sense. I mean, when you're going against the Porsche Macan, I think this is the way to go. But again, that's my biased opinion. I love this thing so far, and I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think about this 2023 Grecale Modena? Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, because when you hit the thumbs up and like it, it helps grow the channel and I get more opportunities to get more of these cars out there. All right, now with that said, if you guys want to help further support, you can always check out my Patreon, my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all in the description below, just in case you guys want to donate a couple extra dollars to the channel. Appreciate that extra love. You guys can also check out my merch. You guys can check out my social media links down there as well, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. But click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed. Have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.